Guess I wasn't so. What?
You make your appearance at last. I had wondered when we might meet, but I must say, I did not expect it to be with a trail of enemies behind you. You must forgive the cryptic introduction, but I prefer to remain among the comforts of home.
Well, ain't you sitting fat and happy in your home while just outside people are starving? He may look like a prince, but he smells like a pirate.
Better to be a prince here than a slave out there, no? Though these are modest luxuries compared to those at the estate of your friends in Queensbirth. But had I only known there was a watcher in my midst, I would have extended the invitation sooner. You have made a name for yourself here as a troublemaker. But even troublemakers have their uses, no? I have a job. One that could use a watcher's skills. There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Huana named Takano. I would like you to liberate it for me. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace. The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your genteel manners and unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city.
Yes? I'm here, indeed.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Oh, perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Then you'd best ask elsewhere. But careful. If the Mataru overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you.
I have nothing for the likes of you.
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. Merle, it is a dangerous pest. When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Do varmints normally do that? Get permission from your boss?
If I do, I surely did not say such a thing. But this spindle man, they say it is a mind reader. They say it is a mind reader. We in Delves Row are simple folk, quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes? Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell. But Drowner's lung is very serious, very deadly. The cure is not cheap. But how can one put a price on good health? On the other hand, you strike me as someone with a certain reputation. Not that I would ever be indiscreet. If the price seems high, there is a certain little favor you could do for me instead. Belfetto. Though if your coin purse is so full, take care that others do not hear it jingle. Your medicine, as promised.
Hey, how did you do that? Can you do that again? To think the fate of Eora rests in our collective hands.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. Of course. Oh.
Bide where you are, lovesome. Well, regale me. I invite you to hand it over swiftly, then. Ah, what lovelies. Aye, fine work you've done. And neither will Captain Alders. Best believe I'll be sending her a missive to sing of your praises. And you had nothing to do with it? Then I need to know how it happened. Ulug wasn't any ruffler. He didn't deserve that. Everyone in the Gullet knows Ulug's my man. Everyone except the Mutaru. Gotta be them what got him. And though it pains me to say it, if the Mutaru are biting for blood, it's best if I back off. I can't be feeding the Raparu right under their noses. Ah, right. I might swear you've proved your capability good enough to me. We'll catch us a fresh contact. Round up the shipments again soon. Strong and sure. The Ruparu will have to stand on their own 2 feet someday. But for now, we'll keep them out of the ground.
Aye? Aye?
I say Beha did right leaving the Gullet. She went and did what she needed.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless? I see. I am to draw my own conclusions. Thank you for bringing me the news, Watcher. Unpleasant though it may be, speak, and I will listen. I've no choice but to hope this venture together fares better than our last. We will accept the Principe's generosity and work to return it tenfold. Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Ruparu will know of your kindness. Should you need refuge within Neketaka, know that the Ruparu will stand by your side. May Amira's winds ever fill your sails, boy. We will not forget what you have done for us.
Oh?
Need something? That could save an awful lot of sick people. That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstars. If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Sure do like it. Oh. No.
Stand back from there. Stand back from there.
Halt! What is your business at the Brass Citadel? You are the mysterious Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensbirth. Forgive my ignorance. I did not know you were from the rough country. The Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs. Once you're inside, Go downstairs through the room on the right. Hazanui Karu is the ultimate authority in the Brass Citadel. But she must endure the sops at the palace. When she returns, I'm sure she will grant you an audience. For now, Atsura Nui speaks with her voice.
Leave. No Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think I'm an idiot.
Back. The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not? And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranga Nui of Rawatai. We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Neketaka. These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around, and I won't have it.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack 2 stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
What? She's up to no good, I know it. You may pass. Just stay out of trouble. Understand?
Agresi, my friend.
All right, but I'm keeping what's in there. All done.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Rawatai makes the finest guns in Aora, and I make the finest guns in Rawatai.
How'd you come by that scar on your brow, Aloth?
This? I found myself in a rather perilous situation with a band of fools.
Dargles can be real nasty. You're lucky that's all you got to show for it.
I certainly gave them worse. Not to boast, of course.
I'm sorry, but this area is strictly off-limits. Sorry, my orders come from the Hazanui herself. Private property of the Royal Deadfire Company, that's what.
With sails unfurled and sword held high, to battle for glory and Rautai.
Faithfully done, Emiani. Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
That's the last time I ship out with some soft-handed runt. Come to gawk, too? My punishment's over, you know. I shouldn't take my anger out on you. It's not your fault I punched my captain. Though maybe he shouldn't have insulted my aim. Like I don't know the difference between a smooth and rifled bore. I'm not reporting back to Wakoyo, that's for sure. I crewed on mercenary ships before this. Come to think of it, that suited me better. Still a scramble root at heart, I guess. But I'm plenty experienced. Maybe I'll see if anyone's looking for an expert cannoneer. Don't take this the wrong way, but I only crew with captains I know, either personally or by reputation. I'm sure you're capable, but I don't know enough about you yet. Let's talk again when you've made a name for yourself.
Well, that's not nice.
I'll take care of it.
Clear skies, my friend. I know of you already, Captain. The boats of our decorated armada have orders which spread them thinly across the archipelago. Rawatai finds itself in need of a privateer. Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition in exchange for profit. An official reckoning is drafted to account for every cannonball shot in the name of Rawatai. Our paperwork is most thorough. For every ship sunk, there is a legal justification. Our enemies will know the war is started on the day we fail to turn in our paperwork.
Yes? That's the last time I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
Until suddenly she's not.
If this is about the Hazatoa tournament, I've got nothing to do with that, all right? I just serve the drinks. Sorry, I'm really only supposed to sell to captains working for the Royal Deadfire Company.
Meet her eye when you've got bad news. She respects that.
I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
Why does your Ranga carve his name into a rock?
The Ranga Nui, and it's a commemoration to show what he built.
Oh. Then did your Raparo also write their names on other stones?
Fought to victory, round! Triumph over your foes! Storm shall never... Mighty winds sent us north to the shores of Rawatai, till our 5 ships bore us out to Deadfire once again. The Valiant's chant her songos is quiet from afar. Malice lay behind their eyes, their hearts hid treachery.
I'll handle this.
I always forget that part. Say, you're the Watcher of Cadnua, aren't you? I've never met anyone famous before. Except the Hazanui. She yells at me sometimes. I really wish I could, but my supplies are for the Royal Deadfire Company and our allies. Maybe if you impress her or Atsura, they could make an exception. Oh, all the time. Where's my white leaf? Stop daydreaming. Sabor me, if you lose the ledgers again, I'll have you clean the latrines. All this time, I didn't realize she knew my name.
I'll handle. I'm afraid.
All right, but I'm keeping what's in there. Guess that wasn't so hard.
I'll take care of this.
Verses by the kitchen?
They weren't that bad.
Rhyming Hazanui with kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Me neither. That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism is easier than creation.
I'll take this. Let's see what we found.
Well, that's not nice. Guess that wasn't so hard.
I'll take care of it.
Well, that's not nice. Guess that wasn't so hard.
I'll handle this.
Watcher Nui, the Lord of Cadnua. I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display at Queen's birth suggests that you are an individual with skills, not mere style. Deadfire could certainly use more people with your gumption. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. You are direct. I appreciate that. The demand for luminous Adra has sent the Valian Trading Company into a frenzy. Their expeditions grow too bold, and their officers too greedy. Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the outlying Huana tribes. This risks souring the Kahanga royals against all foreign involvement, but you can curtail their growth. By snapping up land we need to grow food and build ships for our people? Indeed. But our interests and Deadfire's are not mutually exclusive. The Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara, a storm-wrecked island believed to house a vein of luminous. I hear you accomplished an incredible feat in restoring the luminous Adra near Port Maje. If your abilities allow you to do that, then perhaps you are also capable of the opposite. Find the luminous Adra at Pococahara. Render it unusable to the Valians. This should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more. Does a true-born son of Rawatai need to ask? Rawatai is a mighty and wealthy nation, and with trouble brewing in the Deadfire, you'll find it useful to have an ally that is both. I do not have the precise location of Pococahara, but the tribe on the nearby island of Tikawara could probably help. I suggest starting there. Now, what else can I do for you?
about with some soft-handed runt.
How may I help?
About with some soft-handed runt.